creature was completely silent for about 30 seconds. Just looked at my husband. The creature then placed its hand on his knee and ran into the hallway, leading to the kids' rooms.
He said, baby, I'll be right back for you, son. All right, yo, what's good, you guys and guys? So today we got kind of a recommended video if you think about it, bro. Because one of y'all, the homie Che, y'all know, you know who you are, boy. You know y'all, my boy. He said he was gonna record a reaction or a scary video. He said it was a game called the Rake. So I'm guessing that a lot of y'all youngins might be knowing about what this is. I don't know anything about it, and I'll get to react to the classic creepypasta about the Rake from this video. So today we're gonna react to the Rake, classic creepypasta, scary story time. Something scary snarled. So I'm gonna be able to discover this with y'all for the first time. You know I don't deal with scary things too well. So
You really thought you could sit with us, stupid? Nigga, look at my shoes. These is Louboutins.
Alright, y'all know what it is, bro. I ain't gonna talk much more because this got a paid promotion.
Hey, my darlings. I want to tell you about one of our sponsors, Buffy. They're a company that makes earth-friendly and cruelty-free bedding out of sustainable and recycled materials. They sent me the Breeze. It's the latest comforter made by them. So with other comforters, I tend to overheat when I sleep.
I'm gonna get my water while
there's a lot of blankets involved, and then a tragic cycle of tossing them off, freezing, waking up, piling them back on. But when I sleep with the Breeze, it actually regulates my temperature. I love that it keeps me cozy all night long without the overheating. The Breeze is made of hypoallergenic eucalyptus fabric, inside and out. And its high thread count makes for an overall healthier sleeping environment. The Breeze just brings wellness to bed. It's 100% plant-based bedding that's better for you, so why not choose that? Plus, Buffy offers a free trial. You can try a comforter in your own bed for free. If you don't love it, return it at no cost. For $20 off your Buffy comforter, visit buffy.co and enter SCARY. Remember,
off.
To get $20 off your Buffy comforter, go to buffy.co and enter the promo code SCARY.
Scary! Let's get it.
Did you know these video episodes tell just one of the stories that we do for the podcast every week?
I didn't
The
know that.
chills and spills continue on the Something Scary podcast. Hear the rest for free on iTunes, Spotify.
All these dang
or
plugs,
wherever
bro.
you listen to
Alright,
your
I see y'all are
podcasts.
everywhere. I see you.
Hey, I'm Markia. Want to hear something scary?
Whoa, what the freak? B, you better calm down with all that waiting to hear something scary. I want to hear a story, not you getting in my face like that. Looking like a demon. Did she talk to us the whole time? Okay, no, it's just this girl. Please bring the other chick back. You a little scary, bro. You a little scary.
The Rake.
That's how y'all be
Throwing
sounding?
it back to a classic creepypasta story, we dig up the tale of the Rake, summoning it to continuous afterlife on the
I ain't sleeping
underworld
tonight.
wide web.
That's a fact.
During the summer of 2003, events in the northeastern United States involving a strange, human-like creature sparked brief local media.
I was only 3
interest
years old, y'all.
before an apparent blackout was enacted. When the power was restored 2 hours
I ain't trying to throw no gang signs,
little or
y'all,
no
y'all.
information was left intact, and most online and written accounts of the creature had mysteriously disappeared. Primarily focused in rural New York State, self-proclaimed witnesses told stories of their encounters with a creature of unknown origin. Emotions range from extremely traumatic levels of fright and discomfort to an almost childlike sense of playfulness and curiosity.
Y'all look shit to y'all?
While their published versions are no longer on record, the memories remain powerful.
So I
Several
feel
of the
shook.
involved parties began looking for answers that year. By early 2006, the collaboration
This music
had
hit, bro.
accumulated nearly 24 documents dating between the 12th century and present day, and spanning 4 continents. In almost all cases, the stories were identical. I've been in contact with a member of this group and was able to get some excerpts from their upcoming book.
Dang,
Like
so she
this
did some
one,
deep
The
digging.
Rake
Huh?
from a
Deep
Witness
dipping? What?
in
Deep digging.
2006.
What's
3
it
years
deep?
ago, I had
Ooh,
just
this sound like
returned
something
from a
else,
trip
dude.
to Niagara Falls
Don't
with
even
my
tell me, bro.
family
Don't
for the
say that in
4th of
comments,
July.
bro.
We were all very exhausted after a long day of driving, so my husband and I put the kids right to bed and called it a night. At about 4 a.m., I woke
this
up
thing
thinking
animated.
my husband had gotten up to use the restroom. I used the moment to steal back the sheets, only to wake him up in the process. I apologized and told him I thought he'd gotten out of bed. When he turned to face me, He
Lying.
gasped and pulled his feet up from the end of the bed so quickly his knee almost knocked me onto the floor. He then grabbed me and said nothing. After adjusting to the dark,
'Cause it's right behind you.
I was able to see what caused the strange reaction. At the foot of the bed,
Freak, dude.
sitting and facing away from us, there was what appeared to be a
Tubbo on
naked
fleek.
man or a large hairless dog of some sort. Its body position
Bro,
was
why does it sound like
disturbing
this?
and unnatural, as if it had been hit by a car or something. For some reason,
You mean
I
starved
was
for
not
ages?
instantly frightened by it, but more concerned as to its condition.
Yeah,
At
right. Okay, sure you were, man. That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie, bruh. You know you wasn't like, oh, look at the little dog. That man had teeth coming out his mouth like that, and you was concerned about his health? You better get eaten alive. You don't see him starving?
I was somewhat under the assumption
You
that
the
we
next
were
meal.
supposed to help him. My husband was
Oh, you
peering
can help
over
him.
his arm and knee, tucked into the fetal position, occasionally
goodness,
glancing
right,
at me
he's over, he's
before
done with.
looking back at the creature.
Oh,
In a
he's done
flurry of
for. If you in
motion,
fetal
the
position,
creature
you already
scrambled
gave up.
around the side of the bed and then crawled quickly and a flailing
Bruh.
sort of motion right along
She
the
tells
bed
story
until it
good,
was
bruh.
less than a foot from my husband's face.
She tells story good.
The creature was completely silent for about 30 seconds. Just looked at my husband.
Oh!
The creature then placed its hand on his knee and ran into the hallway, leading to the kids' rooms.
He said, baby, I'll be right back for you, son. What the heck? He just put his hand on his knee? He said, I'll be right back for you, baby. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna eat dinner.
I screamed and ran for the light switch, planning to stop him before he hurt my children. When I got to the hallway,
he went for the
light
kids?
from the bedroom
Oh!
was enough to see him crouched,
Oh, I'm getting
hunched
chills,
over
bro.
about 20 feet away. He turned around and looked directly at me, covered in
Did he
blood.
kill?
I
Oh
flipped
my
the switch on
gosh.
the wall and saw my daughter, Clara. The creature ran down the stairs while my husband and I rushed to help our daughter. She was very badly injured and spoke only once more in her short life. She said, "He is the Rake." My husband drove his car into a lake that night while rushing our daughter to the hospital. He did not survive either. Being a small town,
Oh,
news got
her
out
life
pretty
is over,
quickly.
bruh.
The police were helpful at first, and the local newspaper
Oh my
took a
gosh,
lot
what
of
the
interest
heck,
as
bro? I
well.
ain't never felt like this
However,
before.
the story was never
I ain't heard a story like
published,
this, like
and
this,
the
like, you know what I'm
local
saying, told to
television
me.
news never followed up
In a minute.
either. For several months, my son Justin and I stayed in a hotel near my parents' house. After we decided to
So
return
2 survivors
home,
left,
I
bruh.
began looking for answers myself. I eventually located a man in the next town over.
What you gonna do,
who
get revenge on
had
an
a
animal,
similar
man?
Story.
I guess
We got
so,
in
huh?
contact and began talking about our experiences. He knew of 2 other people in New York who had seen the creature we now referred to as the Rake. It took the
This
4
story
of us
sounded
about
too real
2
now,
solid
man.
years of hunting on the internet and writing
2
letters
years?
to
Okay, never
come
mind,
up
I
with a
don't
small
know.
collection of what we believe to be accounts of the Rake. None of them gave any details, history, or follow-up. One journal had an entry
said
involving
like a
the
month
creature
maybe,
in
you
its
know?
first 3 pages and never mentioned it again. A ship's log explained nothing of the encounter, saying only that they were told to leave by the Rake. That was the last entry in that log. There were, however, many instances where the creature's visit was one of a series of visits with the same person. Multiple people also
The same?
mentioned being spoken to, my daughter included. This led us to wonder if
Wait, I thought her daughter was dead. Oh, wait, maybe before it happened?
Rake had visited any of us before our last encounter. I set up a digital recorder near my bed
Oh, okay.
and left it running all night, every night, for 2 weeks. I would tediously scan through the sounds of me rolling around in my bed each day when I woke up. By the end of the 2nd week, I was quite used to the occasional sound of sleep while blurring through the recording at 8 times the normal speed.
Bruh, even if I knew something was in my house, bruh, at night, I'd stay up my dang self because I don't want to rewatch a recording and see something there or hear something there, because that's even more creepy, bruh, because you know it already has happened, bruh, and you just now reacting to it as to where you know it'd be happening in the moment and you could do something about it.
Still took almost an hour every day.
Music, bruh.
On the first day of the 3rd week,
Can you see
I
my homie
thought I
down there?
heard something different. What I found was a shrill voice. It was the Rake. I can't listen to it long enough to even begin to transcribe
You see this,
it.
bro?
I haven't let anyone listen to it yet. All I know is that I've heard it before, and I now believe that it spoke when it was sitting in front of my husband. I don't remember hearing anything at the time, but
That's
for
why
some
her husband was
reason, the voice
traumatized.
on the recorder immediately
He knew,
brings
he
me
knew.
back to that moment. The thoughts that must have gone through my daughter's
Imagine
head.
having sleep paralysis and seeing
I
that,
have
bro.
not seen
That could
him
happen to me
since
now,
he
'cause I'm
ruined
deep.
my life.
I'ma know
But
that.
I know that he has been in my room while I slept. I know and fear that one night I'll wake up to see him staring at me.
Ah, get a gun, bro. Get it something, man.
Thank you to
Oh
all of
my
our
gosh,
patrons.
right how she ended like that,
While
man.
we do run a limited amount of ads, the show would not be possible without your support.
I know we watched one of these on
If you
live
want to
stream
keep
before.
these videos coming, please visit patreon.com.
She ended the video on that one just like she did on this one, making you feel
Want
uneasy.
more something scary?
Nothing,
You can
no
hear
jump
more
scares, bro.
stories
Just
over
that
on the
uneasiness
Something
once you leave
Scary
the video.
podcast.
I ain't gonna lie, it makes me want to come back
Apple
too.
Podcasts or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. The links are in the description below. If you'd like to submit a story,
She make me feel safe for
send
some
me an
reason, bro.
email
Like I
at
gotta.
somethingscary@snarl.com.
If I click out this video, I'm gonna die, bro.
Like and share this video if
That's
it
kinda
gave you
crazy.
chills. And don't
I got
forget
y'all
to
though. Don't worry.
subscribe
Don't be
to
scared,
Snarl
bro.
and
You
turn on
watching
the
right
bell
there?
for
Don't be scared. I got you. I got
And
you.
if you dare,
You know what I'm saying? Leave a like on the video. I'll watch over you. Don't worry about it.
Until next time, my dark darlings. Sweet dreams.
Okay, never mind. I want to leave this video now. That was a little too creepy of an outro. Alright, that's gonna be it for my reaction, bro, to the Rake. That's a pretty scary tale. I stopped believing it when well I don't know if I could say I could completely believe in it when I first got to y'all, but I completely stopped believing in it or giving it a chance for hope when she said she took 2 years to get all the research she could. If you're really that invested in something, it ain't gonna take you 2 years. You're gonna get it in like a month probably or 2. Quick happen, you feel me? But anyways, bro, that's gonna be it for my reaction. Y'all know what to do, bro. If you're coming from my channel, the link down in the description. Give them a like, show them some love, you know what I'm saying? And then if you like the video, you want more reactions, leave a like for your boy. Subscribe to the new Villain Crew. Hit the notification button. You should know when we drop a new video or if we go live. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it in mind. Love you all and peace.